Hey everybody, Jared of Second Life Design. As we get closer into the winter, I find myself working outside later at night, and it just gets dark quicker. I'm in central Illinois, and in the middle of winter, by 5 p.m., it's pretty well dark. And I like to use kind of some job site lights to illuminate things if I'm, finishing up chainsaw milling, working outside, doing whatever. And but the legit construction ones from the big manufacturers are really expensive. They take different batteries, whatever. I like things a little bit cheaper, a little more DIY. So I've kind of found a good option for me. Hopefully this helps you. I'm going to do a quick rundown of what I use to make them, but there's a lot of different options with these, and I'll talk about that toward the end of the video. But this is just a quick rundown of the DIY job site light, and hopefully it helps. Keep sticking with it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so here's what we got. I got all this from my local big box store. I was for all my items was $22.03, and I bought a pop on the way out. So we'll call this a $20 job site light. Consists of a 5-gallon bucket, white. Hopefully, ideally you wouldn't have any big logos or stickers on it. You need this to be that's what the housing is, the bulb is. A lid, I already cut a hole in it. You'll see why in a little bit. A regular round ENT box. This one in particular has two kind of encapsulated nut holders. These are critical to what we're working with. There's one right there, one right there. You'll see why that works out here. This one is $1 or something. If you want something a little more low clearance, like a ceiling fan box would work, but this is, for what I need, this is fine. A regular light base, nothing special. I got one that does not have a pull chain. You don't need it, so that doesn't matter. This is where you're gonna have some variables. This is the bulb I bought. It's a big high lumen LED bulb. You can get a regular incandescent bulb. I would recommend at least a CFL. I don't know if you can still get those or not, but the brighter you can get, the better. And there's different options for these. Kind of depends on how much you want to spend. There's bigger ones than this, but they cost more. I wanted to get all this for less than $20. I found this one on sale. It's going to be damn bright. You'll see. I'm going to take it outside. It's pitch black out, and you'll see how bright it is. But you want to get as bright as you can, and that's going to light up your area, your job site, outside, whatever, as much as possible. So that's what the variable is going to be in your cost. You do some shopping around, maybe find some on Amazon. You might find something cheaper. I got some machine screws. These are to bolt it all together. Scrap piece of wire, a plug-in to make it all work, and that's really it. I'm going to get it assembled, and I will show you how it all went together. It's very straightforward. If you have different parts, a lot of this stuff you may have sitting around your house, around the shop. You can probably make this without having to buy anything, but I went and bought everything new. It was $20. You could make You could make a lot of these for what the cost of one of those job site lights are, and this will put out just as much light. It may be a little bit clunkier, but it's going to put out a hell of a lot of light for the cost. So I'll pick it back up when I get it assembled and go from there. Okay, so this is what we end up with. I mount the electrical box to the lid, mount the light socket to that, wire it up. Very straightforward. There's gonna be some variance here depending on the parts you source. I'm finding that this bulb is a little long, so it you can see it sticks down into the thing a little too far. It still lights up a lot. That's going to be, if you want to really find some complaints, you can get a shorter bulb and get more of a low clearance housing. That might get it to where the center of the bulb is in the center of the light to get kind of a more even look. Really, that's kind of nitpicking it, but for $20, you got a big bright light, and I will take it outside now, and we'll plug it in so you can see what it looks like in pitch black, and then when it's lit up. So bear with me, I gotta try and time that with some other lights, but that's what we'll go for now. Okay, it is pitch black, can't see anything. There's two lights from my door, and this is pretty typical of 6 p.m. winter Illinois. And we're gonna turn on the job site light and kind of give an indication how much light this thing is throwing off. You've seen some of my other videos, you can kind of get a lay of the land here, but I can see the whole log stack, all this. I just have it sitting on my ladder. It is 7 feet in the air, and yeah, we're putting out a whole lot of light here. So this is why I like using this. I can see everything at night just because it's, you know, our unique weather here, or climate, I guess. It gets dark very early in the wintertime. So that's why I kind of, to make the most of the day, I need to light things up so I can see what I'm doing. And yeah, it's lit up like Broadway out here, so I appreciate it. Okay, so that's the job site light. $20, spare parts, whatever you got, you can make that thing. They are very handy to have around. I have a couple of them. They get used more time. Once you have them, you will use them a lot. It is something I found kind of through over time that lighting up the area, if at all possible, makes life easier. If you are doing any kind of remodel job, that's going to be a godsend because it just throws light out at all angles. So it is just, yeah, it's just super bright. There is some options with it. My dad uses one when camping. He uses a couple of them, and he has some LED strips, like you buy them on Amazon, whatever, strip light, rope light, and they are battery powered. They have a pack of AA's. So instead of plugging in somewhere, you have everything's attached to the lid, hang the whole thing from a tree, and light up the campsite. No wires to trip over, no need to run a generator, and he runs them for 5-6 hours at night, and kids are happy, and it works really well. So there's some different options with that. I think he has a metal post or a wood block or something kind of sticking down in the middle to wrap the lights around. But yeah, that's an option too. So something to think about. I hope that helps and get some ideas. I know the regular job site lights are great. They work. They're really expensive. There's no sense, if you aren't doing it full time, there's no real sense in buying one. So hopefully this helps out and gives you some ideas. So anything else, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at Second Life Design. Hit the subscribe button here. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get some more good content out. It's been a while. I've been busy at my day job, but I'm getting back to it, getting some good videos going. So I appreciate everybody sticking with it, and have a good night.